was a crazy suggestion last week that because a mom had to move a birthday party, that another mom who had planned to do something that night wanted to charge her $250 in like babysitting fees. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, so she was having a sleepover. Her daughter was having a sleepover with a friend, and she looked at the calendar and realized, oops, I made a mistake. My aunt's birthday, and it was like a monumental birthday, was that same day. I'm going to have to cancel and reschedule. So she hits up the other mom and she's like, hey, I'm sorry, but I goofed and we can't do the sleepover this weekend. And the other mom was livid. She's like, how dare you? We made plans, blah, blah, blah. And she went ahead and decided to go through with her plans, whatever they were. We weren't really understanding the plans, because she said, well, then you're going to need to pay me $250 to cover babysitting, because she was going to have to get a babysitter now because she had banked on her daughter going over to this friend's house to spend the night. And we did a texting tutor explaining to her that we were not going to pay this. Did not go well. She was very steadfast in that she was owed this $250 and that the babysitter would be expecting payment from her.
Yeah, I just felt like this was going to be a losing thing anyway, because if you're making a ridiculous suggestion like this anyway, and this is your world, this is your version of common sense, there was nothing we were going to be able to say to her to make her go, you know what, I'm being ridiculous. You know why? Because she is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous request. I can understand her being like, she made plans and now those plans got screwed up, and so you're going to be like frustrated and peeved. Okay, that's fine. But every parent knows S happens. And when it does, you got to figure out how to pivot here. And she just chose to pivot in a unique way.
Cassie has the email update.
Hi, Bert Show. I didn't think she could have any more audacity than she already did. Well, I was wrong. This woman is unbelievable, and I am now out $250 for her childcare. I gave in and felt like it was the right thing to do, even though it wasn't. And that's because it started...
Say that again.
I gave in and felt like it was the right thing to do, even though it wasn't. I am now $250 out for her childcare.
Now mad.
Me too.
And that's because it started to involve a very innocent third party. On Saturday night, I received a text message from someone claiming to be a babysitter. She told me that she had just babysat the little girl and that her mom had told her that I would be the one paying for her time. She was told to contact me and ask what the best way to collect payment would be. She offered to come by my house and pick up the cash if that was necessary. So I decided to call this person because my first thought was that it wasn't really a babysitter and that she was trying to trick me by using a different phone number. As soon as I called and she answered, I could tell that it was very much a sweet young girl who had just babysat for this woman. She said she was told I would be the one to pay her. And she could tell that I was annoyed, so she was very apologetic, but didn't know what to do because she believed the lady about me paying.
Wow.
She started to sound upset because she needed the money and had just watched this woman's child overnight. I felt that it was unfair for this sweet girl to get screwed over because of all of this mess, so I decided to just pay her and leave it at that. I'm not happy about it, but it seemed like the right thing to do at the moment. However, I did tell this girl that I would not trust her to babysit. I would not trust her to babysit for her again, and that she should spread the word to any other babysitters as well. So maybe karma will come back to bite her in the way of no willing babysitters. Fingers crossed.
Wow, she is a better woman than I am a man. I tell you.
If you were on the phone with that babysitter, there's no way you would not have paid her.
Yes, there is.
I wouldn't have paid her.
I wouldn't have paid her. That's not my problem.
You got to go right back to that lady.
Yeah.
That's where your money is. That has nothing to do with me.
You would pay that cash?
Yes, I would have.
No way. Bart would kill you.
I would do it. I mean, it sucks, but we know what we're dealing with here, and the woman that we're dealing with, she's not going to pay the babysitter. So this poor girl,
Not my problem.
is going to be out $250. So
Not my problem.
I would hope that would put good karma in the universe for me, and so I would go ahead and pay her, and then in the hopes that this mom will get hers.
I would like to think if that lady's back was truly against the wall and I decided not to pay the young lady, then she wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing that she didn't pay that young girl. She would have had to pay her at some point, but she must have known that she would have got her way if she did this.
Kristen, not only would I have not paid for it, I wouldn't have even felt bad. I wouldn't have even had a second thought about it.
Yes, you would.
No, I would not. Not that manipulation.
This is mad.
Woman.
This is mad manipulation for sure. I mean, the fact that she gave her phone number to the babysitter to reach out and contact for payment. I mean, that is a new level of low.
I'm livid. I'm livid for people I don't know.
She should not have gave in, man.
No, hell no. Wow, I can only imagine Bart's response to this.
I don't know what his response would be to this.
I'm curious now.
I really honestly don't.
Oh, hell no.
I would pay it. I would have done the exact same thing she did.
Cassie, would you have paid this? There's no way, right?
Oh my God. If I had the girl on the phone, I feel like I would have caved because it's not her fault.
It's not.
It's not her fault. And I think I could not sit there and put a young girl through that trauma of being owed that much money, especially when you're that young, and having it be like, well, you have to go to the other woman when I know the other woman would not pay her.
I'm not responsible for that trauma. You're not responsible for that. And I don't know about trauma is an awfully strong word also, but I'm not responsible for that.
Yeah, I'm not carrying that guilt.
You're not responsible for it? No, you're not responsible for it, but you can put an end to it.
Oh, I'm so mad.
I would pay it, but then I would send a bill to the other woman, and I would probably file legal charges, even if it cost me more in the long run, just to drag her into court.
Angela, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Oh, no. H-E-L double hockey stick. No.
Extra L in there.
That's a
Oh, no.
Okay. I would have paid for the lawyer for the girl to take that lady to small claims court long before I would have paid the Oh, no. Give me some hockey sticks. No. No.
And Kaysen, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show.
Hey.
Hey.
So since they talked to this girl on the phone and she sounded a little younger, get the babysitter's mom on the phone, tell that mom what happened, and then that mom can go after the lady demanding her money, and the mom can tell her, you owe me that money, not that other lady. Give me my money now.
That's beautiful.
I like that.
Now we're getting involved in another mom.
Yes. Yes. Kaysen, you're straight right on this one. Thank you for calling.
$250. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Kaysen said. Yep. Bert Show.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.